Hello, world. This is ML, and I am back with another video vlog. But this time, I want to talk about my trip to Tijuana, Mexico. But before I proceed, I want to let y'all know about my layover to Oceanside, California. So let me start from the beginning. My trip started from JFK, New York. I flew to LAX, Los Angeles. Then from Los Angeles airport, I rented a car from Hertz. Shout out to that salesperson who upsold me the Jaguar, which I only needed 6 hours, but it is what it is. I got charged $238 for about 6 to 7 hours. I did it because I wanted to experience driving a Jaguar, so it's all good. And not including tolls, by the way, which they charged me a few days after. So, anyhow, as you can see here, nice weather. Everyone is just chilling, enjoying the day. There's a lot of folks that's fishing as well. So I'm on this thing called Oceanside Pier. Okay, I'm just fortunate enough it wasn't crowded. I went during Labor Day week, September 3rd. I think this is September 3rd on a Sunday. And I'm just fortunate it wasn't crowded. You see here, you see people surfing. These folks are enjoying the waves or trying to catch a wave. And you see some folks here fishing. Some of them, they'll just leave their rods there and wait till a fish take the bait, I guess. I just can't get over the nice weather, even though it's hot though. I had on all white though. I had on a white tee, white pants, white sneakers, and it was hot. I was hot, but nevertheless, it was definitely a good experience. This is halfway point of the pier. I took a picture right there. I'm over here fooling around with the lens. And here you could buy your souvenirs. I didn't buy souvenirs there though. I bought some souvenirs in Tijuana, Mexico. Because I'm trying to collect some refrigerator magnets, and so far I have a few. I have some from San Fran, Dallas, Tijuana. You can see these folks, man. They living their life, enjoying it, catching waves, enjoying the weather. Look at this, man. I mean, perfect in my opinion. I just wish that a lot of folks would experience a day like this. It's just a relaxed day. And also West Coast, man. West Coast, in my opinion, is always laid back. It's not like the East Coast where the hustle and bustle, you know, or New York City in particular. But Oceanside, to me, I think is a tourist location. There were a lot of hotels, a lot of name brand hotels, a lot of condos, and a lot of folks that seems to be on vacation. You know, as you can see here, a lot of family. I think this is a family-oriented city or location. A lot of lovebirds, boyfriend and girlfriends, Um, I can only imagine how it is during nighttime. The highlighted part of this trip here in this particular location is the view. The view, the open space, and not a lot of crowd. Now, I think I took some pictures, but I didn't get a chance to take some videos. But the beach, not on that location, but further to the right, there were a lot of beach goers, um, with the tents, with just having a good time. You can see here, someone is advertising. So anyhow, the reason why I went to Tijuana, Mexico, is for some dental tourism. Listen, June during the summer, I had a toothache, and I called the dentist that were under my dental plan. Literally, I'm not kidding you. Their next appointment were 6 months. I'm sorry, 6 weeks. Okay, 6 weeks. What does a person do when they have a toothache and they get put on an appointment for 6 weeks? I don't know. Uh, I bought an electric toothbrush and start brushing the shit out of that fucking tooth, and you know, it went away. Like the pain decreased, but still, man, I wish that on nobody, man, that type of pain. So anyhow, went to go see a dentist, and through research, I end up choosing this dental company called Dental, or should I say, Doctor Mexico. And the dentist there were great. She spent literally 30 to 45 minutes explaining the process, explaining everything. Um, she answered all my questions, and I like that. I like transparency. So over here, right, this is about the end, and we met a gentleman that took our picture, referring to my mother and I, and he took a quite a good picture. Thank you. Shout outs to him. So anyway, so I'm going through a treatment. I already did my first treatment. It was a crown extension or crown lengthening. So basically, they cut pieces of my gums via laser, and yeah. So that's I'm going back 5 weeks from now to get a root canal treatment, or they call root canal therapy, and then I'll get a crown, and then I'll move on to another process. I want to get my teeth whitened, and maybe straightening a little bit. As you can see, it's not a I mean, all teeth are not perfect. Every teeth, I think, is a work in progress. So I always wanted that celebrity smile, you know. So I'm gonna invest in myself as far as dental work. I was gonna get veneer, but you know what? She explained to me you gotta shave off your natural teeth, and nah, I just get it whitened, get it straightened, with maybe Invisalign or maybe braces, But it depends on the orthodontist. Um, that's what she said. So, or a specialist rather. So yeah. So now I'm going back to the car. Well, actually, I'm going back here. So you can see the beaches right here, left and right. And to the right were a lot of beach goers just chilling. Some of them are swimming as well. A lot of family, a lot of folks. And I just love palm trees, man. West Coast really have a different vibe compared to, East Coast. Nothing to compare. Day to night, of course. Day and night. I think I'm about a gimbal. But yeah, so I got about a minute clip of this video. I'm gonna add part two to this one, so tune in, stay tuned. And what I could tell you, I really had a great time. And you know what, man? The news would tell you certain location is dangerous and stuff like that. When we crossed the border in Tijuana, Mexico, we didn't feel, or at least I didn't. I didn't feel like my life was in danger, man. I mean, and I learned now that not to listen to the news because a lot of these mainstream news were putting it out because there's something happened. I think there was a protest that had happened in downtown Tijuana, and there were a car burned or someone set fire to it, and you know they put a high alert as far as travel advisory to Tijuana. But when we went during Labor Day week, we didn't see none of that. As soon as we crossed the border, called for the Uber, got to the hotel, and it was cool. My life. I mean, it was cool. I didn't feel like my life were in danger of any sorts. Uh, Pretty much majority of the people that we came across with were friendly. You know, from Uber drivers. I mean, not all Uber drivers were friendly, but maybe they were, but maybe they were just a language barrier because they knew, we wasn't speaking Spanish, I guess. Um, Restaurants, we had a great time. Of course, things were a little cheaper in Mexico as far as food, medicine, antibiotics, painkillers. Um, Yeah, and we went to the mall too. Mall, and we actually watched a movie in Mexico. I'm glad it was in English but subtitled Spanish. And the movie we watched was The Beast, but they call it The Beastie. It was cool, man. It was fun. I'm definitely going back. I have to go back in 5 weeks. So I'm going back for a root canal therapy. But yeah, so stay tuned. I'm gonna show some clips next time of Tijuana, Mexico. So yeah, man, I'm gonna sign off. This is ML from Kadirs.tv. Hello world. Bye world. Peace.